Hey guys, what up? Senso Tanku here with another high effort content video. And this time I'm not actually going to be playing anything. Um I've already played the game and it was a great game and I'm just going to record and voice dub over it. I was having issues earlier where my computer just like slowed to a crawl as soon as I booted up OBS. And that was because VSync was on. I'm also running it full screen window. So, yeah, don't turn on VSync. And OBS. Well, it's not OBS. It's a different program. But when I started recording, it just got super chunky. So if you use the same program and you get super chunky, I'll have to talk to... I think Gunjin had the same problem. No, it was either Gunjin or Oscar. They had the same problem where their computer got super chunky. I'm gonna have to tell him to turn off VSync. That's literally what it is. That's so funny. Okay, it was like 20 frames per second, and look, right now it's 75. 80% utilization on my GPU. I guess I could turn off my fan, but I'm not going to. Probably can't hear it. So, as you can tell by the title of the video and the title of this replay, it is called Wait, I Got a Nuke. HEC number 2. High for content. Whatever I'm calling this series. How long is this going to be? It's going to be about an 18-minute video. So, yeah, we are playing on... What map is this called? I don't know what the map is. Okay, we're playing on this map. Whatever it's called. Usually you can see when you press tab, but it doesn't show me. And we are playing as the Japanese MLRS, the Multi-Launch Rocket System. If you actually look over here, it says MSSR, because I have a language pack on that changes all the names of the vehicles and ammunition types and stuff like that. So this says it is the self-propelled multiple rocket launcher. MSS, it doesn't add up, but that's because it's supposed to be in Japanese. That also applies over here, where we have the Panzerkampfwagen Tiger Aufsbay mit frühem Turm. And then that's abbreviated. I can't tell you what abbreviated German is. Okay. So, I saw that A was starting to be capped, so I readied and steeled myself for whatever it was, and luckily it was an RU-251. Just clapped him. And he just died. And then I'm just trying to see where I got hit right now. I got hit right here with heat, so it disabled both my engine, what is this? F4 and semicolon? That is dumb. So I got hit right here, and it disabled both my engine and my vertical turret drive, which is this bigger piece right here. So yeah, I put a little decal on here. He's got angry eyes. I thought it was pretty funny. And right now, I think I knew this M41 was there. I didn't know it was an M41, but yeah, I knew he was there. So I was kind of trying to get vision on him, but I was also trying to go cap the point. Did a little cool jump there. I'm just gonna post myself up next to this corpse and just go watch over here and see what I can see. I was looking over here, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, I also have this sight pack that adds a lot of sights in it. I don't remember what the links are, so you're not gonna get them. But anyway, yeah, back to the Tiger 2 Früh. That is the prototype version. So that's the Porsche Tiger. Tiger 2P. And if you look over here, there's Tiger 2 Siri, which is Sirientum, which that's the series one. So that's the Tiger 2H. So that's the difference between those two. And then there's also the Sla 16, which I think is the diesel Tiger 2. Because it doesn't say emits 100 or 10.5 centimeters. So at this point, I see this Tiger 2 H, right? I didn't see the IS-2, but I saw the Tiger 2H, and I saw that he killed this guy. So I'm like, okay, let's back around this corner. And then here's this M41. I thought he was alive. He wasn't. So I quickly pop him and see that he's dead. He looked dead to me. So I pop him real quick, and then I go and I drop Artie right here, because that's where I think this Tiger is. Because I'm an idiot and I don't have good... And, Jesus Christ, that was loud. I don't have good, coordination. And I'm over there looking to see... I think I realized at the time that I dropped my Artie in the wrong spot, because I didn't see him over there. And just kind of waiting for it to drop. And then I pull back and I can see that he's over there, and I realize that I missed my Artie. Definitely at this point. I'm going to try to back out and see if I can hit him, and... Nope, I do not have enough depression. My suspension rolls back upwards before I can do that. And at this point, I'm considering, do I make a run for it so I can go protect the B cap? Okay. That's dumb. So I'm considering making a run for it and going over here so I can kill these guys that I know are on B, or at least near B. But I don't do it. Because I know that... Oh, you can tell that I'm looking around. Because it's doing all, like, weird nonsense with this. And I can hear this IS-2 coming over here, and I think he's, like, right around the corner. I think he's, like, right here, but he's not, actually. He's just behind those rocks over there, trying to go cap the A point. And at this point in the battle, I only have, like, what? 2 kills? Does it tell me how many kills I have at some point? I don't know. I have 2. I think I have 2. If that. No, wait, no, it says down here. I have 1 kill and 1 cap. And it's 7 minutes into the game. And I'm just kind of playing it safe. I dropped Artie onto this IS-2 where I think he is. I dropped it right over here into the water, kind of behind this rock. And I'm thinking about backing up again, I think. Yeah. So I'm backing up, and I'm like, okay, I knew this guy's a Tiger 1, because I could see his turret right there. And I'm like, alright, let's get him, and I miss all of my shots, because of complete lack of depression. So I push myself back up on this rock, aim for this guy's roof, or his frontal bit, and I get him, and I try to hit this guy's roof, and it looks like I hit right above his ammo rack, and I detonate them both, and I'm like, oh, geez, I can't believe I survived that. And I'm looking over here at the... I don't know it's an IS-2, but I'm looking over here to see if I can see him over here, or I looked over there a little bit. I don't see him. I repaired my tank. Hello, excuse me. I didn't make it go slow. Oh, okay, a little bit of lag there. Gotta process the data. So I had to repair my rocket launcher array at some point. At this point, I got 3 kills, 1 cap. That's a decent game, to be honest, but I'm not done. The fun part of the game is just coming up. So I see, at this point, that they've captured the point. I'm like, okay, they've probably pushed to the left. But I don't want to be caught out by someone that's on the right. And you can actually hear right now an engine on the right. That is this Walker Bulldog up here. This the Canon Panzer M41 Walker Bulldog. G, I guess. So at this point, I'm just waiting for him to pass right in front of me. And I can see him, and he's like, oh, yes, it's a Bulldog, right? Just gonna wait perfectly. I only have 8 rockets, and I don't miss. I was like, thank fuck. Right, and I go and I take another look over the right, don't see anything. Drop Artie on someone, I think it was on the IS-2 again, and I'm like, okay, yeah. Let's try to hit this guy's turret. Detonate his ammo, anything? No, not lucky, just take out his engine. Try again, nope, nothing, and I'm like, oh, there's another Tiger II here. Let's aim for his cupola, and boom, first shot. Let's try that again, and we miss. And we miss again, completely. And I'm like, ah, damn it. I missed all of my shots. Friendly takes him out. That's great. Let's go hide behind here and reload. I get shot by this PT-76 on the point. And that is unfortunate. We got 5 kills, 1 cap at this point. No biggie. Let's just spawn in my Ho-Ri prototype, which is experimental new gun tank Ho-Ri, according to this language pack that I installed. And I am just gonna head towards B. I'm gonna go this path is what I'm thinking. Just kind of go directly towards there. Take care of any new threats who are respawning. And hopefully take care of that PT-76, which that is not him that just died. No, it is. It is him that just died. And then I'm looking at this, and I'm like, wow, okay, there are a ton of planes flying right above me. They are everywhere. This is so cool right now. This man has a seal. You guys see that? There is a seal in this dude's, like his name. Anyway, I see this B&B kill my T-29 or whatever, and I'm like, okay, not cool. I clap him, I aim on the right side near his driver and his commander. I only hit his commander, but I detonate his fuel. It's all good to me. I'm looking over here to see if I can see anything, and nope, it's only corpses. God, yeah, like, this point there's like 3 planes here. I saw another one up there. It's crazy. Holy shit, this is loud. I'm trying to narrate over it. I didn't want it to be too quiet, but at this point it's just too loud when I'm trying to narrate over it. So I go, and I think I hear this guy, this Panther. I'm also, like, just listening to FNAF videos at this point. Like, I'm listening to music. So I'm like, oh, okay. Panther 2. It's actually Panther F. Close enough. And I go and I clap him. Side of the turret. I was considering the hull, but, you know, either one. I spot this Tiger II by his cupola. I thought it was an H. So I was like, damn, this is gonna suck. Then I see him, like, pushing up on me, and I'm like, okay, this guy's an idiot. Especially when he's a Tiger II-P. That is one of the easiest shots you can do on a Tiger II. I'm not even gonna lie. I hear this PT-76 over here, and I'm like, oh, it's the bastard that killed me. So I go and I turn, hit this rock, which is kind of awkward. I'm gonna try to see if I can back up so I can get some clearance so I can hit this guy. And I'm like, okay, he's gonna pass by right here, and I miss. He doesn't shoot. So I continue backing up, and eventually I'm like, okay, this is a good spot. I have enough space. And I was getting shot at by something. I don't know what it was. I thought it was like a weasel or something, and then I shoot, and I hit his barrel, and nothing happens. And I'm like, great, this guy's gonna kill me. And then he drives on this rock. Just shoot him, and he's dead. So, I think it was the SU-9 that was strafing me earlier. And if you look over here, you can see PE-8, or it's a PYE-8, a PI-8, but it's a PE-8. And he'll be coming for me. And at this point, I'm just capping. Oh, it might have been this Google Blitz that hit me, actually. I haven't seen him at this point. I didn't know he was here. Even though it looked like I looked right at him, I did not notice he was there. And it's just a bunch of touch of the map, need cover, reloading, blah 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 stuff. Nothing really important, just trying to get the captured. And then I'm strafed by the SU-9 again, which is unfortunate. And at this point in the match, there's only a few guys on each team, and this Kugel Blitz pops up here, and I whiff my shot. Again. And he sets me on fire. And I'm like, well, great. This sucks. So I go and I'm repairing, and it's just like, okay, I'll do what I can do. I'll be repaired at some point. This guy will get shot, something will happen. You can see my M18 gun motor carriage looking down at him. I think he'll get the shot. And then I hear whistling, and I'm like, okay, that's on me. And it was a PE-8, and he landed it right next to me. So, yeah, that spells my death. And at this point, I actually have 9 kills. 1 assist, 2 caps. And apparently, that was enough to spawn a nuke. I was like 68. Yeah, you can see I'm like down here. I can't get out of the way. But I say, how the fuck, right? How am I able to spawn this, right? I had like 68. I had 2,568 SP, or spawn points. And I was like, okay, that's fine by me. I'll gladly go ahead and spawn a nuke and win the game. It looks like we're going to win anyway, with all 3 caps. And then I see this ME-262, and I'm like, great. Alright, let's head towards him so I can minimize my surface area. And he turns away from me, which is great. It's either, like, out of respect, he's out of ammo, or he's a coward. I don't know. But that was great. It's like, okay, sweet. Thank you, 262. And I'm just going right over the battlefield, and this is nice and juicy, and I'm like, yeah, baby! And I go ahead and I drop it. And I turn on my smoke, and I'm like, alright, let's do a victory, like, turn or whatever. So you can see me over here doing my, like, victory lap. You can actually still control your plane, so I roll to the right a little bit, and I'm just pulling up the entire time to make this cool sweeping turn. And I end up pulling up a little bit too high and going behind the nuke, so I can't see myself anymore and I can't control it. But yeah, that was, yeah, not a very high stakes game, or not very intense. My heart wasn't racing. It was just what it is. It just kind of happened. It was calm. It was calculated. It just felt like an average game. I was just like, I just did what was logical and just flanked behind people and stuff like that. So, yeah. It's not my first nuke, but I think it's my first nuke that I've recorded and put on the channel. So, yeah, that has been my high effort content for this week. I know, extremely high effort, just voicing over a game I already played. I didn't have to do it in real time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this commentary of my Warthunder match. So yeah, if I wanted to talk some more, I would talk about why I would have these 2 vehicles, both the MLRS and the Ho-Re prototype. I was grinding for the Moderna event, the T-72 Moderna, which I think is this guy. So I was grinding the event for this, which was Battle for Arachnis, I think. Yeah, Battle for Arachnis. I was doing that crafting event, and I was like, I don't like these vehicles, right? I'm never going to play at 10.3 in Russia. So I went ahead and I sold it, and I bought myself 3 Japanese premiums. I bought myself the MLRS, the Ho-Re prototype, and I barely had anything left over. So I bought myself a P-51 Mustang. Yeah, and it actually, it works. I've researched most of, well, not most of the tree. I'm up to rank 4, so it works. They're fun to play. They can be useful if you know how to use them. Yeah, that's been high effort content. I hope you guys have enjoyed.